Welcome, Minneapolis High School sports fans, to Topeka, Kansas, on the campus of Washburn University, Lee Arena. It's August 1st, 2007. Mike Perry and Dale Leach here to broadcast the annual KBCA All-Star Game, this year the girls edition. And Jordan Crosson representing the Lady Lions here tonight. I think it's the second girl for sure. I don't know if Jana Allison did this or not. I know Christy Shute did, representing the Lions in this game at some point in the past. And, so Mike and I have come down from the big city to another big city to give you the broadcast here.
Well, the balls are bouncing, and it's not December, so it's a little odd, but we have the pleasure of watching Jordan Crosson play in this All-Star game, along with Beloit girl, Lindsay Schamberg, and the Schultz girl up at Osborne. So then on the same team, we have Miss Kansas. Miller girl is 5'10" left-hander, Miss Kansas basketball for the past year. So got some stars here.
That's right. Won't probably be a lot of intrigue in the game, but it'll be a good game to watch. They're going to have the introduction of the players and their parents here.
Mr. Pruitt from Beloit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Lee Arena for the 2007 Kansas Basketball Coaches Association Girls and Boys All-Star Games.
Coach Darrow's here. Coach Cox from Beloit.
We'll be introducing the teams
representing their players here.
And we'll start with the South Girls All-Star Team.
Jordan on the North squad, along with Schamberg. Introducing the South squad here.
And the coach is Joe White.
And parents. And coach.
Number 4, Amanda Hebert from Newton. Her parents Ron and Pam Hebert. Coach Randy Jordan. Number 5, Allie Ferguson from Medicine Lodge. Parents Max and Gail Ferguson. Coach Lowell Gorman.
I think she outgrew her mom and dad.
Yes.
She's at least 4 or 5 inches taller than her dad and a good foot taller than her mom.
Either that or their spines have shrunk somehow over time. Which happens.
Number 10, Kayla Kruger from Oldie. Her parents Carl and Lori Kruger. Coaches Jesse Nelson.
So Dad's been a little mishap there. Opie.
Is Opie 2A? Were they down at the state basketball?
No, I don't think so. Well, if they were, we didn't play them, or they weren't in our section.
Number 11, Rebecca Mills from Towanda Circle. Her parents Dan and Anita Mills, Coach Brian Henry.
Mr. Basketball last year, of course, was our very own Ryan Weedle. This year,
Number 20,
the nemesis of state basketball championship of years past, Tyrell Reed from Burlington, is the Mr. Basketball this year, who will play some round ball at KU. 6'3".
Or attempt to.
6'3" and a point guard. I thought he had a lot of poise when I saw him down at Hutchison at the 3A state basketball tournament down there for a freshman.
Yes.
Handled himself rather well. You knew he was going to be a pretty special
I'll never forget
ball player.
How he did very well against Mr. Ryan Weedle as a sophomore.
Number 22, Alex Hoover from Junction City. Her parents Justin and Ann Hoover. Justin Hoover is the coach. Number 24, Morgan Leatherbury from Hutchinson. Scott and Amy Leatherbury, your parents. John Altus, the coach. Number 32, Sandy Dreitz from Southwestern Heights. John and Belinda Dreitz, the parents. Barry Mellon is the coach.
Dreitz, that's kind of a familiar basketball name, isn't it? So I don't know where from, but it seems like I've heard that.
Number 34, Shakira Copeland from Wichita Heights. Her parents are Keith and Delita Spencer. Kip Coolio makes the coach.
I'm not so sure. I didn't remember the Copeland girl there from the track meet.
Very well could be. State track meet last May.
And number 40, Larissa Richards from Great Bend. Her parents, Michael and Sandy Richards, Jason McNamara, the coach.
Miss Richards is 6'3", and she'll go right up there about 185. Don't you imagine? She's a big gal.
From Hillsboro, his assistants Kip Pulliam from Wichita Heights.
She'll play at Pittsburgh State University next year. 15 points a ball game.
And now the introduction of the North Girls All-Star team. We begin with number 11, Lindsay Schimberg from Beloit. Her parents, Terry and Lynn Schimberg, the coach, Dallas Cox.
Schimberg's going where to school, Mike? Any idea?
She's going to go to KU, I believe, but she's not going to play ball. I saw where she's going to school. I wouldn't think she'd play ball there.
Lauren Kimball from Lawrence Free State.
Yeah, she'll go to KU.
Brian Duncan is the coach.
Now the Schultz girl will go down to Sterling and play. So we'll probably see some heads up against Miss Crosson down Tabor.
And number 13, Allie Pistora from Tonganoxie. Her parents, Joe and Becky Pistora. The coach is Randy Pratt.
Well, I have that girl, Schultz girl is 5'5", but I swear she plays taller than that, doesn't she?
She sure does.
Number 14, Janica Schultz from Osborne. Her parents are Kendall and Tammy Schultz. Daryl Walters, the coach.
Unless she has a little sister that's bigger than she is.
Number 15, Brittany Miller from Paola.
The Miller girl is Miss Kansas basketball. A left-hander. Will play at Emporia State.
Number 20, Caitlin Stresser from Rexford Golden Plains.
Well, if they do to her what they did to Ryan Weedle last year as Mr. Kansas, he will draw every decent person that can guard throughout this game, or she will. They don't want Mr. or Miss Kansas to get loose and show their stuff.
Number 21, Tarita Gordon from Wichita East. Number Darren Anderson, Susan Wolf is the coach.
And it looks like Coach Shoemaker down at the end, but it's not.
Number 22, Morgan Boyd from Olathe East. Another Renee Boyd, and the coach is Jeff Hall.
She's 6 foot. Will play at Middle Tennessee State.
Wow, that's a good basketball school.
Yes.
Number 24, Jordan Crosson from Minneapolis. The parents David and Janet Crosson and the coach John Darrow.
Coach Darrow here to congratulate his senior. Another accomplishment for Jordan is very
leading rebounder in school history. Third leading scorer in school history.
Kimbrook Tenno is the coach.
averaged 12 points, 9 rebounds a ball game. But, you know, she did collect quite a few double teams. When that ball went inside, they would double down on her. She would, if they didn't, that was a lot easier, and she scored quite often. But well, I really think this North squad may have the quickness.
Steve Alexander, the coach.
Got 3 6-footers and a 5'10" gal.
And they'll need every one of them to battle that
Head coach of the
big guy
North
from Great
squad
Bend.
is
Oh, she's a load. I can tell that already.
John Hutchins from Hutchinson.
Well, that takes care of the
How about one more big round of applause from both the North and the South All Star Squad. And now, will you please stand and remove your hat, place your hat or hand over your heart. We will honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Free and the home of the brave.
Never seen that before.
We always have trouble with that organ the first time of the new season. Sorry about that.
Musicians Union must have gone out on strike there.
We had to finish that one off a cappella.
Well, we have a better view than we had last year. We're up in the press box, but due to the
You know,
ample
Dale,
speaker system they have over there, we can't see the scoreboard. Yeah, probably take that down a notch. Excuse us, we'll do some adjustments.
get down a little lower.
Here we come for the tip.
The officials tonight.
Oh, I don't see an Olsen coming out in striped shirts, so
That'll be pretty decent shape.
they will start Boyd
21,
Schultz.
Julianne Chisholm, 22, Alex Hoover, 24, Morgan Leatherberry,
44.
32, Sandy Dykes, and 34, Shakira Copeland starting.
Oh, the Julianne Chisholm from Hillsborough is on that South squad. She's a heck of an athlete. Remember the hurdles down there?
Her daddy looked like he must have been a basketball
44,
player.
Alex Augustine.
Probably 6'5", 6'6" at least.
Dites
Letters, whose numbers I can't see.
for the South squad. Tips controlled by North. Get it back to Boyd. On the wing, being covered up by Dites. Reverse spin move, in the lane she goes. Shot is blocked by, Copeland. She's a pretty tall drink of water. There's the leather. Nice crossover dribble, and the left hand is up and in.
First foul. Number 14.
Leatherberry.
Jennifer Schultz commits her first personal.
And Schultz is whistled with the foul. I guess she is left-handed. That's why that shot was easy for her to make. And one is good. 3-0 South. Schultz into Boyd. Now around on the wing, man-to-man defense by the South squad. Back out on top. Boyd looks at the three. It's ball on the floor. Picked up that pivot foot, but nothing's called. Schultz with the stutter step. She'll get loose for a shot. She'll let it rip, won't she? Bank shot, no good by Schultz, and Schamberg comes out of there with that rebound for the North. Long shot by Boyd, it's good. Wow, she was way out there.
Morgan Boyd.
If they keep her open, let the shooting, they'll be okay.
3-point shot, 6-foot forward guard from Olathe East. Inside the 3-point shot is good
Shakira Copeland.
by
She's
Copeland.
outside too, huh?
Yeah, Copeland with the block shot down
Oh,
low.
That's not the biggest girl. She's
No,
a
she-
great band.
The 6'3" gal hadn't came in yet. Schultz with a little trouble out front. Dishes it off to Schamberg. Drives the lane down. The lane she goes. Shot is up and in. Partially blocked. Hit the front of the rim. Rolled over. And Schamberg has a bucket.
Too bad she's not going to continue her basketball career somewhere.
Well, she's going to KU. That doesn't mean she's not going to try to play there.
Yeah,
She
that's
may.
true.
I don't know. I say that. I didn't read the write-up. It just gave the college.
Yeah, I haven't read. She had signed
Number
a
22
scholarship.
of the
I'm
North,
sure we
Morgan
heard about
Boyd.
it. It's
Her
not journal,
second,
but
her first, second team foul.
Dites. Free throw, front rim, and no
Sandy
good.
Dykes at the free throw line.
Second throw, front rim, no good. And Copeland had the board. It goes back to Dites out front. South with a second chance here at the bucket. Man-to-man D. Schultz gets picked by Copeland, and that's a load. Inside position, and Copeland, you cannot handle her inside. She's a pretty good sized gal too.
The basket by 34 is Shakira Copeland.
behind the back dribble for Schultz.
3-point shot, good.
Three-pointer. Our
Astoria. Pastora from Tonganoxie. Layup, it's good. There's the Chisholm girl from, now I don't think this would, they're two sisters. I think this is the basketball player here. The sister is the track star. She walks. Pastora.
No basket traveling is called.
Kind of got hacked a little bit there. Made her walk, I think. No call.
Well, it's comfortable in here, Dale.
It is. A lot cooler than outside, huh?
Schultz picking up her man at the half court. Hoover with the ball. Copeland, good. She's got a nice shot. She can take you inside and post you up, and she's got a nice 12-foot spot. And there's Boyd again, three-pointer, no good. 1 for 2 on threes. And Schultz with a good defense. Julianne Chisholm, pretty good 5'10". I don't think she looks like the make for the track. Shot from the outside, no good. Back ram. And Hoover collects the rebound. Ferguson just in the ball game. Now back to Copeland, inside to Ferguson, back to Copeland. She's puts the ball on the floor. She's got the baseline. Turns it down. I thought she might go strong to the glass there with her physique. She's strong looking individual. Hoover jump shot in the lane, no good. And
Astoria.
yeah, stolen by Leatherberry. But she hacked
in the process.
Yeah, had Pastora across the
Foul
arm.
number 24, Morgan Leatherbury, her first. And the first team foul. Number 12, Lauren Kimball in for the North.
Long pass to Schamberg. And North. All-Stars with the ball here. Boyd puts the ball on the floor. She got a quick first step. She had her shot blocked by Pistora. Now Hoover tries to dump it into Copeland. And Schamberg on the move now. Nice pass to Boyd. Left-hand layup, no good. It's kind of hard to put that up on the glass. Now Copeland the other way, in and out. And the follow shot by Julianne Chisholm. And here comes a fresh 5.
In for the South is Mills, 11.
Now we get the 6'3" gal from Great Bend.
And Jordan Crosson enters the game.
And we get our All-Star in.
What is the score over there? 13-6, is it?
Yes. 8. 13-8.
Blues, this yellow squad from the South leads.
Nice crossover dribble by, I'll catch her name here in a minute. Pass out front to Jordan. Kimball. Now back out front to Jordan, looking inside. Nice pick by Jordan. Ford with the ball out on top. Jordan on the baseline. Nice pass to Ford. It's up and in. Nice give and go. The 2 6-footers working well together there. Miller, Bach. Now they're going to call a hack.
Bucket's good.
Looked like she took an extra step.
Fouls on number 12. Lauren Kimball, her first 13th foul. 1 shot for Rebecca Mills.
It's good. We've got Miss Kansas in there now, I believe. Isn't that Miller? Ford jump shot, free throw line, no good. Tipped out of there by, thought that was Miller.
Boyd tipped it out, didn't he?
Yes. New set of names here I'm going to have to get used to. Boy, she is a load. Jordan Scott draws a defensive assignment against.
She's fouled by number 15, Brittany Miller. Her first and the 14th foul.
They didn't call that on Jordan.
Bridges
Oh.
will shoot 1.
She's got a nice shot too. Richards makes it a 3-point play for the South. Miller on the move, looking down on the baseline. Jordan with the ball. Sprusser shut off on the baseline by the Opie girl. Now Ford, Jordan had a look. Jump shot from the outside, no good. We
No foul, huh?
control the board there. Now we have an inside pass to Jordan.
Jordan steals it away, knocks it away.
That girl from Opie is nothing but, she's a menace. She is cat quick and everywhere. Kayla Kruger. Mills on the wing now. Kruger looking for the ball and gets it and is hacked. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Fouls on number 24. Jordan
Very
Crosson, her
active.
first and the 5th team foul on the North.
She's 5'9" and real nice shot too. And I always thought Jordan kind of was a lot taller than everyone else on the floor until that Richards girl walked up beside her. 6'3", and there's a nice driving layup by Miller. Nope, that's Miller right there. That
He handles the ball well for a big girl.
Ford tries to get the ball in, and she stepped out of bounds.
Number 20, Caitlin Spresser in for the North, and
Jordan
20,
leads the game
Sarah
temporarily.
Bryant in for the South.
Replaced by Spice. Can't read the name on her back.
Guston.
Fouls on the North, 42, Tiara Ford, her first, 6th team foul.
Stolen by Miller. She has company. Hammerschmidt. 3-point shot, no good. They're going to give that to the North. Tipped out of there by South All-Star. Oh, it's Spresser that came in for.
Yeah. Hasselkamp, I think, is this other one.
Out front, Ford is hacked by Kruger as she goes down the lane. Left-hand dribble, she was headed to the rack.
Number 10, Kayla Kruger, her first personal, 2nd team foul.
And we'll play it in under our own bucket. Spresser looks at the 3 and passes it up. Puts the ball on the floor. Drives all the way in. Mills with the rejection. Ford goes down the lane. Does not have a shot. Nice crossover dribble. Layup is no good. We have missed 2 or 3 layups.
Yes, they have, the Blue Squad.
Blue Squad, I say we. That's the team I'm yelling for anyway. Out front, Nickel. Now down low, Richards all alone.
Larissa Richards.
(22-10), the South squad. And that Gordon girl is having a little tough time today. And now there's a layup by South.
Nickel.
Nickel,
Blue timeout.
the easy layup.
By the North, 30 seconds.
30-second timeout, and it's 29-10, is it?
I think it's 24.
Yeah, you're right. 24-10. Favor the South squad.
24-10, 30-second timeout by the North. Jordan reports to the scorer's desk, and we'll check in. As we take a quick breather, I think the coach is trying to gather his squad. Not playing well right now with 2 or 3 turnovers last time down the floor. We'll get the Miller girl out, back on track. Spresser will throw the ball in. The Gordon girl, point guard right now, 5'5", guard from Wichita East. Sets the play for blue. Now Jordan pops out, takes the ball on the wing. Nice pass to Miller, is tipped away. And it'll stay with the South as it's out of bounds.
I guess Jordan did participate in the All-Star volleyball game too a couple weeks back. We weren't able to get to that. Was it Mayetta or something?
Ford with the foul on the arm.
Tierra Ford, her second, 7th team foul. Going to the line with up the Mills.
And that one rolls in
Number 12,
for Mills.
from the North.
Ford with her second foul will hit the bench.
Jared Shoemaker was named honorable mention on the CBA squad, so she has done a good year. Possibly
Yes.
she'll be in this game next year.
We'll be back down here again. Spresser, good defense by South. There's Kruger with the defense on Kimball. Pass out to, there we go, Gordon. 3-point shot.
26-13. Favor of the South. She traveled, didn't she? Or not?
Yeah, Richards in close. She's,
No stopping that.
no, 6'3", and she's a ton. Gordon looking inside, now Miller. Miss Kansas, back out to Gordon, 3-point shot. Get in there. Spresser comes out of there with the ball. She's looking inside. Jordan's open for a minute. And we don't get it off. Ran out of time. Dale and I are a little bit of a disadvantage. We can see the bottom of the clock, but not the top. So we have to bend down. It's 28-13. 28-13 here. Well, if she hit that 3, that should have been 16, I think, anyway.
Well, no, it was 10.
Was 10? Okay.
We have an announcement to make. I hope it's exciting to you all. If it's a little exciting to us, starting this year, we're going to be simulcasting on basketball, football, some volleyball maybe, some wrestling, and baseball, softball, some track, on the internet, live, and of course continue tape delay on channel 37. But EagleCom Radio, KINA. I don't know the web address yet. They're going to provide us with some decent broadcast gear for headsets. We can feed back into the camera. And you'll be able to listen to us live on the internet if you wish. And
We just
review
become
the video.
celebrities.
That's right.
Jump stop. And they block out well, but somehow they get the rebound. Hoover. Shot's no good, and Dietz got the other 5 back in now. I can remember their names. Hoover out front. Now Copeland can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Yeah, if they had Copeland and Richards in there at the same time, they would be just about unstoppable. Schultz back in for the North from Osborne. Guston. Now Boyd out front. Now on the wing to Schamberg. Boyd looks at a 3-pointer. Drives the lane, jump shot. No good. And she is hacked, I think, by Dietz.
The fouls on number 32 is Sandy Dreitz, her first.
Dreitz, excuse me.
13 foul, going to the line, 22-point boy shooting.
Yeah, there is an R there in there.
First one's up and in by Boyd. Boyd's 6-foot guard forward. Second one goes in also. Schultz with some pressure up front for the North All-Stars. And Hoover, no problem handling the ball there. It's thrown away. And she is hacked by Chisholm. Julianne Chisholm with her first foul.
South 21, Julianne Chisholm. That is her first and the 4th team foul.
Well, I know Lindsberg played Hillsboro a couple of different times. The guy I work with says they had no answer for Miss Chisholm inside.
I believe it.
Boy, three-pointer, it's good.
Three-pointer.
That's her second one.
That's
That closes the distance a little bit.
Morgan Boyd.
Copeland kicked out of bounds by Chisholm as Guston claimed that rebound from Copeland. And Schultz on the move now for North down to Schamberg. Drives the lane. Nice dump down pass to Pastora. It's good. Nice give and go there. Pick and roll, I should say. Schultz, nice little playmaker there from Osborne. Scored a ton of points, just 5-5.
Did they say where Schultz is going to school? Is she going to be in Ichabod like some of the other Bulldogs have been?
Well, I didn't notice. 5-5, there aren't a lot of colleges looking for, unless you're a pretty nifty point guard. She's a good little playmaker going to Sterling College.
Sterling, you said that earlier.
Yeah. Schamberg to KU. Spresser going to go to Colby Community College. Hoover out front, guarded closely by Schultz. Tight man-to-man defense here now by the North Stars. Copeland comes out to get the ball, puts the left-hand dribble down, now between the leg dribble back out front to Hoover. Dumps it down to Copeland. Nice dump down pass. Copeland wide open. Schamberg all the way in. Shot off the glass, no good. And there is nobody there but South All-Stars. Ooh, that went off her head. That should be North ball. But
And for the South, number 24, Morgan Leatherbury.
Leatherbury in and
21,
Chisholm out.
Trevita Gordon in for the North.
Gordon back in for the North All-Stars. Leatherbury out front, being guarded by now Gordon. I think the coach is wanting North pick up the defense just a little bit. I'd have to agree. They need to. A little soft early on. Now Gordon with the tight defense. Schultz all over Hoover. Now Copeland, nice pass to the opposite side. It's blocked as Ferguson goes to the rack. Boyd with the rejection, and is called for the foul.
That was on the North, number 22, Morgan Boyd. Her second personal.
She has two now also.
Allie Ferguson shooting two.
Ferguson's stroke is nice. Left-hander is up and in. First shot. 31-20. I can't get the time remaining here in the first half. Second throw is good also. Boyd.
6:45. They do have that on the
Oh,
the
yeah.
backboard.
Good.
No score on the backboard.
Ooh, a little stutter step there by Kimball. That's picked up by Pastora. It's up and in. Yeah, Pastora's a pretty good ball player. Hoover now down to Copeland. Jump shot, no good. And we get pushed out of bounds. Oh. Pastora gonna go to K-State.
Oh, all right. The Lady Cats can take that.
Kimball, left-hand dribble. throws it away though. Luckily, Dreitz sticks out a hand. It goes out of bounds. As Schamberg.
Schamberg and 44, Aubrey Gustin check in for the North.
Gustin back in, 6 foot forward from Topeka Seaman. Boyd looks at a long three-pointer. She lets it rip from the scorer's bench. It's no good. She has some range, doesn't she?
She does.
Wow.
Wasn't even many guys launch from that far out either.
She was out there at the 5-second line. Left hand shot is no good, and Gustin pulls down the board off to Kimball. Now to Boyd, stutter step. Shot is,
Oh, from behind.
I think she should have just went on in. She stopped and put it up. Boyd
Her second personal, 5th team foul.
with the jump shot is blocked. And Dreitz with her second
Morgan
foul.
Boyd shooting a mirror.
Nice spin on that ball. She lets it rip. She's got to go play ball somewhere. Middle Tennessee State, yep. That one's good also. We'll remember that next year when they have the girls NCAA tournament. Middle Tennessee State's there quite often, as I remember. Dreitz looking inside for Copeland. Now Hoover. Ferguson left-hand shot off the glass is no good, and Boyd with a nice board for the North. Out at the three-point line, Gordon back inside to Boyd, and she's tied up by Hoover. Possession arrow to North.
To the North. Number 20, James Spresser, 15, Bruce Miller, 31.
As Spresser, Miller, and Crosson come in.
Crosson at 42, Tierra 40 to the North. 1, Rainy Nickel, 4, and
5:11 to go in the second quarter here.
20.
32 to 21, I believe. Stays with the South.
Miller, left-hand shot, it's good. She's got a nice stroke.
Brittany Miller.
Glad we finally got to see her shoot. Should have been a walk on Ferguson, and Miller hits the floor.
We have another no ball.
To tie her up. South to play it in off North, and Nickel with a quick release. She can pull the trigger pretty quick. Down the floor we go. Miller
Bucket by Randy Nickel, the last basket.
is met at the baseline by Mills as she headed to the rack.
Fouls on the South, number 11, Rebecca Mills, her first.
Mills' first foul.
Team foul.
Spresser gets a nice pick by Miller. Ford. And she got double teamed as she headed to the paint. Mills through traffic all the way to the rack. It's good. She's not afraid to take it to the rack. 5'10" center from Tawanda Circle. She handles the ball well for a big gal. Spresser now forward looking inside for Miller. Crosson, finally a touch. For some reason they got too many people on one side, and that Ford point blank is under the rim too far. Oh, all alone.
Sarah Bryant.
Now these girls are good enough. We don't want to leave them all alone. 3:25 left first half. Now Crosson in the paint, turnaround shots up and in. Yeah, that's
what we're used to.
a few more of that. 38-24, first bucket by Jordan Crosson. And we intercept as they try to dump it in tight to Herbert.
Jordan's been really busy this year on All-Star circuit. She went to Hawaii with a group. Back and forth
All the way to the basket.
back in late June. We got to play over there.
Fouls on the south, number 4, Amanda Hebert. That is her first.
Hebert,
17th
her
foul.
first foul as Boyd got around her all the way to the basket. Give her the old hatchet chop, and
Tiara Ford at the line.
she'll shoot 2. .38-30. Single digit
21, Tarita
deficit here as Crosson goes to the bench.
Jessica Schultz in Illinois.
Schultz back in.
Jordan sits down after some good minutes.
Ford hits them both. Now down 7. Bryant. Kruger. Backside.
Kayla Kruger.
5'9". She likes to play defense, and she just took that ball away there. And it's a walk by Bryant. Can get a handle on it as Kruger with the steal pitches it out quickly. Schultz plays it into Gordon now. Ford. Nice spin move, turnaround jump shot, no good. And Kruger's there on the baseline, and she is fouled by Miller. And they're in the 1-and-1.
Fouls on the north, number 15, Brittany Miller, her second. 9th team foul. It'll be 1-and-1.
Miller,
for
Boyd,
Kayla
and
Kruger.
Ford, I believe, all have 3 fouls. Or 2 fouls, excuse me.
Larissa Richards,
Here in the
number
first half.
40, is in for the South.
All I know is they got this North squad got the 6 fouls real quick there in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
Kruger's second throw is good. She's hit 4 out of 4 from there. She plays good defense. Gordon. Back to Ford, looking inside for Miller. She's covered up. And you're right, Dale. Miss Kansas or Mr. Basketball, it doesn't matter which one. They've got pretty good defensive player on them.
Maggie Hazelkamp and 24, Jordan Crosson.
Jordan
in for
returns.
the North.
That's why they played Ryan Weedle last year when he was in. They had their best defensive base on him all time.
Well, that Mills girl plays some pretty good defense, and she's all over Miller. Gordon. Minute 50 left, first half. Crosson on the wing. Has Miller open for a second. Jump shot. She tries to go through 2 players, and it's rejected. Hebert. And Jordan tries to stop Hebert as she goes to the rack, is whistled with her second foul.
Fouls on the north, 24, Jordan Crosson, her second. 10th team foul.
Well, they all have about 2 fouls now. Hebert's free throw is good. Now the South squad making those free throws, Dale, has jumped back out to a 12-point lead. 43-31 with $1:35 left first half. Hebert's second throw is good, and we have a full timeout by South as first half starting to get away from the North squad. South coach with the timeout.
We'd show you the scoreboard, but it wouldn't do any good.
Both teams over the limit. South squad has North in the 1-and-1, and North over the limit with 10. So 2 free throws will be awarded for the South squad next time North fouls. Gordon to play it in. Schultz back in for North, along with, what is her name? Hazenkamp, Centralia. Schultz, crossover dribble. Takes care of their pressure defense by Hebert. Hazenkamp on the wing now to clear up on Jordan Crosson with the ball. Hazenkamp, long shot, no good. Miller comes out of there, left-hand shot's up and in. Nice spin move. Those teams a little deep pressure. Kruger inside to Mills. Baseline drive, left-hand shot's up and in. She's a pretty good ball player.
Down to 50 seconds in the second quarter here.
They're looking to trap at half court. She knows it's coming, but Gordon gets around the defense. Down the lane, all the way in, no good. Richards back in for, and over to Crosson. Nice pass, Jordan Crosson right there.
Nice dump down from Miller underneath the basket to Jordan.
Mills now to Kruger and to Hebert. Layup is good. They had a hand on it, but about everybody has 2 fouls. Didn't want to get their third. Schultz with the ball, 15 seconds left. Bad pass. Mills, pretty active underneath for a big girl. Now she's going all the way to the basket. Is nice defense by Schultz, and she is fouled. Mills will go to the line to shoot 2. Schultz, second foul.
The foul's on the North, 14, Janica Schultz, her second personal.
Now everybody does have 2 fouls.
2 shots.
Mills.
Well, Jordan's just got 1, doesn't she?
No, she's got 2.
Okay.
And that rims off good. 48-35. South All-Stars with the lead here. And Jordan is going to have to block out the Richards girls. Not a problem because she puts it in. 5.9 seconds. Gordon needs to. All she needs to do is make a pass or 2. Stops there, closely guarded, lets it rip. It's blocked, and that's the way it ends.
49-35 after 1/2 of play.
We'd like to have all the
They've been able to maintain that lead pretty much throughout.
Yeah.
Got it down to 7 once.
across from
We'll take a little break and be back.
sidelines across from the table.
Well, Mike and I are back from our popcorn run. Halftime.
Kind of hard to put it down. It's pretty good.
And,
Just a 10-minute halftime intermission, and about ready to go again.
ran across a trimmed down Cameron Knox. Getting ready to go to a football players meeting here at Washburn. Redshirt freshman this year.
6'3", 230. We're used to seeing him about 245, 250. Cameron, pretty good shape there. Just had weigh-in this morning. Weighed in at 230. I asked him if he was 240. He goes, nah, 230. More bite of popcorn, I'll be done.
Lauren Kimball, number 12, 22, Morgan Boyd, 42.
It's not the original starting 5. Schamberg is back in there. I think
Schamberg and 44, Aubrey Gustin will start.
Schultz is not starting the
The
second
North will
half.
have the ball begin the second half.
Going a little height here, the North squad is.
Here we go.
Justin, Ford, Boyd, Schamberg, and Kimball. North with the ball. Nice pass to Ford. Misses a chippy. And Leatherberry clears the board for South. Julianne Chisholm passes off to Leatherberry. In the paint she goes. Now Ferguson, left-hand shot, no good. Tipped out there, Ford has it, and we had a 1-on-none, and Boyd could not handle the pass. Kimball, three-point shot. Brick. There's a three-point shot, in and out by Leatherberry. Tipped out of there by Copeland, I believe.
I'd say it was Dreitz.
Probably was. Kimball now. Pass on the wing to Boyd's having trouble hanging on to the ball. Three-point shot off the front rim. Dreitz on the move, looking underneath. Julianne Chisholm was all alone. And all the way to the basket. Chisholm gets the ball anyway. Copeland hacks Schamberg. She tries to get the ball out of there, and it's intercepted by Guston. Schamberg now to Kimball. Back to Ford. Turnaround jump shot is good on the baseline. Ford. A little bit sloppy here to start the first half on the offensive end by North, and it's Boyd with a reach-in foul, I believe.
Foul on 22, Morgan Boyd. That is her third personal.
Schultz gets ready to come in.
First team foul.
And Kimball gets a hand on that as Schultz comes in for
14,
Kimball.
Janica Schultz checks in for the North.
Leatherberry back to
Nice.
Copeland.
Dish behind the back.
Boyd on the move. Can handle the ball with either hand. On the wing, Ford with a long shot, no good, and Chisholm. Well, she might have been the one doing the hurdles. She's just up the floor she comes in a hurry, Julianne Chisholm
Yeah,
from
Julianne,
Hillsboro.
I remember that name. That's right.
There's a steal by Ford. Chisholm
Sierra Ford.
tries to block the shot and can't.
Well, is the Blue Squad ever down under 10 points now, Mike?
Yes, 49-39, and she walks. Leatherberry. Hoover back in for Copeland. Schultz back in for the North squad. Wonder where Chisholm's going to go to school. We did look, K-State.
Chisholm's going to K-State too?
Three-point shot. Rims off by Boyd. And the rebound shot by Ford is up and in.
Round and round and round she goes.
Leatherberry, three-point shot. It's good. Well, she hooked up with one a while ago that just was in and out, and that one was nothing but net. Boyd with the ball looking inside. Being guarded closely by Dreitz. Turnaround jump shot in the lane, no good, and Dreitz gets the rebound. Now Chisholm. Bounce pass to Hoover. It's tipped around there. Leatherberry tries to pass it inside to
Number 12, Lauren Kimball.
Chisholm. And South plays it in. Hoover with the ball. Leatherberry now back to Ferguson. Nice pass into Chisholm. She misses. Next shot's up, and she is hacked by Guston. She's tough inside.
44, Audrey Guston, her first. Second team foul. Julianne Chisholm.
Guston's first foul. Chisholm's free throw rims off. Yeah, she was fouled in the act of shooting. Second throw is good. Guston into Kimball. Chisholm not afraid to play defense all over the floor. Now Campbell. Shamber back in for the North All-Stars. With the ball on the wing. Boyd out front. The guard going to Middle Tennessee State.
Offensive foul number 22, Morgan Boyd, her 4th personal, 3rd team foul.
Oh, mercy. That's Boyd's 4th foul. Dreitz back out front to Chisholm. Hoover comes to get it at the point. Now,
Good job.
Leatherberry. Shot is no good, and Kimball comes out with a rebound, 3-on-1. Hoover, oh, nice pass to Boyd. It's up and in.
5:11 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's
In for the North, 20.
Crosson back in.
43.
24, and
South ahead.
13.
Richards
I thought we had time
and
in.
Pastora back in for the North. Richards backing her way in right over the top of Jordan Crosson. 6'3", and she is big. Right over the top of Jordan Crosson. Jordan blocks out, but
We'll take
Pastora
it on our local channel.
has a hand on it. It will be
In Minneapolis, our local cable channel.
south ball. Clear out front to three-point shot is good. Mills now with the ball again in the lane she goes, no good. And that should be, it's still south ball as Presser tips it out of bounds for North. And a little spurt here by the South squad has got them back up by 13. There's a nice defensive play by Miller as they try to get the ball into Hebert. Richards cannot get to that pass as Mills had the right idea. Richards had the backside, but couldn't get a hand on it. On the wing, pass up a three-point shot there. Spresser and Jordan Crosson comes clear out on top to get it. Now Gordon with the ball. Gordon, set shot, no good. One and done for the North squad. Mills, pass up to Bryant. Hebert, down the lane she goes, no good.
Fouls on the North, 24, Jordan Crosson, her 3rd personal.
Now Jordan Crosson picked up her 3rd foul.
Amanda
4th team foul on North. You know, I think the South squad just a little bit faster, quicker than the North squad, and we're having trouble on the defensive end.
Definitely.
Hebert, first shot's up and in. 57-43, South. Second throw looks short and is. Pastora, pass on the backside to Miller. Jump shot, in and out. And that's tipped out of bounds by Richards as Crosson. Yeah, I do mean battling. Pastora breaks through there. Spresser, Gordon, jump shot, good. 10-foot jumper in the lane, a quick 30-second timeout by the
called by the North, 30 seconds.
North All-Star coach.
57 to 45. 12-point deficit now for the Blues from the North. 3:47 go, 3rd quarter. We'll be back. South inbound.
Mills girl number 11 right there with the ball. She's just pretty decent ball player. 5'10", 5'11", pretty active for her size. Cotton there, Hoover with the three-pointer, top of the circle, no good, and Miller collects that board, and Hebert over the back. First team foul on the South All-Stars.
South, number 4, Amanda Hebert. That is her second personal. First team foul.
Gordon through there is hacked by
Foul on the South, number 4, Amanda Hebert. That is her third. And
two quick fouls by Hebert. Pistora will play it in for the North. There's that Mills. Slips in there for a steal. Wow. Crossover to the other side. It's up and in.
Rebecca Mills.
Oh, he's almost backcourt there. Huh?
Three-point shot. No good. Outlet pass. Hebert goes to get it, but Mills takes it away from her. Skip pass is intercepted by Miller, and it's taken away by Mills. And saved by Miller, and that Mills,
Into the South, number 10.
she's pretty active. .5'10" guard. Miller left-hand shot on the baseline. Richards cannot hang on to that rebound, and North will play it in under their own bucket. Spresser will play it in for North. Out to Gordon. Back pick and a little physical.
Fouls on the
Nickel.
South, number 1, Rainey Nickel. That is her first.
Jordan returns here.
Third team
2:30
foul.
to go in the third quarter.
14, Janica Schultz, and 24, Jordan Crosson in for the
Schultz and Crosson back in for the North. We need to get a little firepower in here. So both girls very good scorers, and Kimball with a nice move to the basket. Looked like she was hacked across the arm. The ball went out of bounds, and North will play it in. Out front, Schultz. Kimball puts the ball on the floor. Bad pass.
.216 to go, third quarter.
.59-45. Clear out front, Nickel on the wing to Mills. Shot, it's good. She can play on my team anytime.
45.
She is going to be a University of Missouri striped tiger.
No, that's too bad.
Bryant all the way in, and the layup is good.
The three was by Rebecca Mills.
Schultz over to Crosson. Nobody on the wing. Now Miller pops out. Reverse spin move. In the lane she goes. It's up and good.
That is good by Brittany Miller.
Splits the defense, and the left-hander off the glass and in. It will count. And she'll go to the free throw line for the and one.
One of the few things worse than a KU Jayhawk like is a striped tiger.
You know, I used to work with a Missouri fan, and he'd come to work wearing that Missouri t-shirt and sweatshirt. even if K-State or KU just got done whomping them good. Mills on the backside. She plays taller than 5'10", I can guarantee you that. Tawanda Circle must have had a pretty good ball club. And Crosson up and under left hand is good. Crosson with Richards all over her.
6 point, I think, for Jordan tonight.
Miller with a good defense. Bryant, double dribble. Turnover south, and North will get the ball back.
42, Morgan Boyd, and 42, T.R. Ford.
Jordan leads the game. 32 in the second score, third quarter.
66-44 made up a little bit of the deficit there with the girls in. We get Schultz on track with that 3-ball. Drives the lane, jump shot is no good. That's not typical Schultz basketball. It is the way she slashes to the basket. Usually she's deadly. She scores a ton of points.
Yeah, a little bit tall timber in there might be affecting her, I don't know.
Nice pass to Richards. Shot's no good. And Boyd is tied up by Nickel with just 0.2 seconds. Or just 2 seconds left in this. That's 0.2 seconds, isn't it?
2/10 of a second.
Yeah.
To do it right enough to get a shot off. Didn't quite do it right.
That is the end of the third quarter.
We'll be back in the
South
fourth quarter.
66 and the North 49.
That Mills is quite a ball player.
42, T.R. Ford, and 44, Andre Guster.
Last 10 minutes of this ball game, North All-Stars have a little work to do here, down a dozen. And Boyd loses the handle. Now inside to Miller, shot, draws the foul. I think if she would have went up immediately, she'd have made that chippy, but she goes to free throw line to shoot 2.
Chisholm, her second, fifth team foul.
Chisholm's second foul. Miller's free throw is good.
Brittany Miller ball.
Miller 5'10", guard from Paola. We'll go to Emporia State. Copeland back in. Hebert, Kruger. Mills.
Another three, no good.
Copeland cannot find the handle. Three-pointer by Mills rims off. And Schamberg back in for the North. Will play it in. Boyd now to Schamberg on the wing. The entry pass is kicked out of there by Hebert. And they evidently didn't see it. And it's south ball. Mills breaks the timeline. Left-hand dribble. Entry pass to Richard. Turnaround jump shot is good. Or Copeland, excuse me.
Copeland.
She's got a nice shot. Boyd backs her down in the lane. Chisholm with the good defense, but Boyd with the runner is good. Now Mills on the move, and that pass is tipped out of there and saved by Boyd, or Miller. Now Ford. Boyd on the other side lines up a three-pointer. Off the glass and in. From the baseline. You will not see that very often. Dead from the side on the baseline, and it did kiss off the glass. Entry pass Copeland, turnaround jump shot, it's good. Copeland.
That bucket is good by Shakira Copeland. She's fouled by number 44. In her second.
Wow.
50.
That was a tough shot by Copeland, and it drops off the glass.
Shakira Copeland will have one free throw.
Did she just foul out? Oh, Boyd. Well, maybe she had her, I know she's got 4 fouls.
In from South, number 1, Rainey Nickel, and 24, Morgan Leatherbury.
Mills will get a rest. Leather something. Leatherberry back in. Schamberg with a nice drive. Dishes off to Gordon. Shot from the baseline, no good. Chisholm on the move, throws it away. Julianne Chisholm led teammate just a little bit too far. It goes out of bounds. Turnover. Ball goes back to the north. Now Boyd. Off to Gordon. Guston down the lane. Shot's no good, and Chisholm claims the board for the South All-Stars. And a nice fake pass, and Chisholm goes all the way to the basket for the layup. With no extra steps. Gordon in the corner. See if we can get another off the glass. Guston walks. Oh, the outside ref had the foul.
Number 24, Morgan Leatherbury.
Leatherberry had her on her arm. That's why she couldn't get that shot off, Dale.
That's what I saw.
Guston, 2 throws here. First one is front rim.
32, Sandy Wrights, and 5, Allie Ferguson in for the South.
Dreitz and Ferguson back in.
Kimball in for the North.
Kimball back in for the North All-Stars. Guston's second throw, front rim goes in.
Now in for the North, 13, Allie Pastora.
It's 73 to 57. South.
16-point lead now for the South All-Stars as Leatherberry puts the ball on the floor on the wing for the South, looking inside. Turnaround shot by Nickel is no good. Now the outlet pass, Kimball on the move. Layup is good.
Lauren Kimball.
Yeah, we need a couple more of those. Three-pointer rimming in and out by Leatherberry. Schamberg, is tackled by Leatherberry as she tries to hit Boyd on the backside for the fast break. And she bites the dust.
Falls on 24 of the South. Morgan Leatherbury.
Should be a 1-and-1. Schamberg should go to the line for a 1-and-1.
They have a bonus
Yeah.
situation.
And Schamberg will shoot the 1-and-1. Lindsay Schamberg from Beloit, one of Dallas Cox's feisty ball players. First throw, no good. And Ford sneaks in there, rips that ball away and puts it up and in. And a quick timeout by the North All-Star coach.
73.
North in the bonus here, so South wouldn't want to foul much.
15, Brittany
quite a few Minneapolis people down there, Dale. Crosson's, Darrow's, and Jarrah Shoemaker's down there. Chantel. Oh, we got a nice block by Miller. Bryant with the long pass had the layup, and Miller comes from behind and rejection. Bryant now on the wing, guarded closely by Kimball. Leatherberry out on top. Hoover tipped away by Miller. Back to Kimball, back to Miller. Shot is no good. She was fouled. On that layup. Nice pass by Kimball back to the backside, and Miller will go to the line to shoot two. 6:05 left in the game. Miller now shoot two for the North All-Stars, and that one's up and in. Richards and Mills back in at the same time for the South All-Stars. Schultz and Pastora back in for North. Second free throw is good. Well, Dale, they've worked it down to a 10-point deficit here. Mills back in. Pass underneath like Nickel, and she threw it away. She tried to hit Richards on the backside. Now Gordon, that's a walk. Gordon trying to do a little bit too much with the reverse spin move, is called for the walk as she hit the hardwood. Mills brings it up. Out on top, still with the ball. Tries to get it into Richards, and Pastora tipped it away as they double team her. Three-pointer is no good as Miller. Mills. That was Boyd. Mills down the lane off the glass, no good, and Boyd comes out of there with it, throws it away. Now back to Mills. Schultz grabs her by the arm as she goes by, and Mills will go to the line to shoot two. Schultz, third foul. 4:58 left in the fourth quarter.
Number 14, Danica Schultz, that is her third. 16 foul.
Schultz back out, Schamberg back in, along with Guston. And Miller hits the deck as Mills takes the ball away. Boyd. And North a little sloppy now. Get it down to 10-point deficit. Have thrown the ball away 3 separate times. Now Copeland, jump shot, no good. And Richards on the backside, now off to Hoover. Shot is up and in. Too little, too late here. Now it's back to a 14-point deficit. Ford. You know, if they quit getting those turnovers, Dale, I think they'd be all right. But yeah.
Some missed trades and some turnovers. We'll be back.
Full timeout. South will play it in underneath with the full length of the court to go. Hoover play it in. North has set up a little full court pressure here. as they throw over the top to Mills, now into Copeland. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Like she might have had some of the hand down. Now Kimball, 2-on-2, spin move, and traveling is called. Throw over the top again, Mills.
Fouls on the door. 15, Brittany Miller, that's her third. 7th team foul, bonus.
Jordan Crosson heads to the scorer's desk to check in.
Going to the line, Rebecca Mills shooting a 1-1.
Mills, first shot's up and in. She'll get back half of the 1-on-1 here. Jordan Crosson in now with 3:55 left in this contest. Mills' second throw is good. Guston plays it into Spresser. Ford, the baseline drive is shut down over to Crosson. Now Kimball, three-pointer, no good. They're fighting for the rebound.
It's a held ball, possession to the south.
Possession arrow to the south
For the north,
as Jordan gets in there to tie up Hoover. Schultz and Schamberg back in. As North wants to apply some pressure here as Mills gets loose. Crosson has to come and get her. Copeland. Boy, she gets the ball in that close, and it's 2 points. Schultz looking inside, there's no one there. Now on the wing to Hazenkamp. Schamberg looks at the three, goes down the lane. It's tipped away by Mills as she goes by. Nickel and Chisholm come in. Schultz out to Schamberg on the wing now to Guston.